welcome back to my channel. Today we have another home decor haul and everything is from charity shops as usual. Now if you're wondering why yet another home decor haul, it is because we are very slowly starting to do up our house and I want to furnish my house in beautiful things, vintage things, quirky finds, and where better to look than the charity shop. So every time I go thrifting, which is almost every week, I've got my beady eye out for any home decor bargains that I can find because it's the perfect place to get stuff on a budget. And that is what I'm getting. So every week I'm probably going to show you what I've bought because I know you guys like to see, and it is just amazing what you can find in charity shops. I'm going to keep banging that drum because it's so true. Some of you may have noticed I have a different background behind me today. That is because I'm in a slightly different part of the room. We now have a new carpet in our main living area, which is very nice, very exciting. It's not exciting to anyone else, but I've been living with the horrible carpet for quite a long time, so I'm really excited. And it's given me a chance to shake things up, move the furniture around. Does anyone else absolutely love it when you just move your furniture around a little bit? Because it gives the room such a fresh vibe. I really like that, and that's what we have done. So my whole setup behind me is thrifted. This beautiful screen that you can see, it was either 20 or 40 pounds. I can't remember how much. I think it was 40, but we've had it for years and years, which is why I can't remember. But it's perfect just to give you a little bit of shade or to separate a room if you've got a long room and you want to section it. My beautiful swan chair behind me, I love that. That was £20 and we got that off Facebook Marketplace, I think really early after the first lockdown lifted. I saw it and I thought that would be perfect for videos. However, I don't know that I've ever actually sat in it. I think this is the first time it's ever made an appearance. However, it's beautiful. I love swans. I think they're so regal and so graceful. And obviously a bit feisty as well. We've all heard that myth about how they could break your arm with a peck. I don't know if that's true. I'm certainly not going to find out. But I found that antique chair and I love it. I think it's really stunning. It's just so beautiful. It's very nice. And then behind me here, we have my little side table. Part of it broke off and at some point we will probably need to get something to replace that part that's broken off. This was £40. It's handmade from what I can tell. Really, really lovely. Slightly rickety, but it's all good. I like it because it's very narrow. It's perfect for having a few bits of home decor that you want to display. It doesn't take up loads of room, so I'm really happy with that. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the haul and I will talk you through everything I have found. First up is, I can't believe I found this actually. It is this little pot. First of all, I love the colour of this, or the colours. I love the different shades of brown, I love the cream. It's a nice ceramic and it's got the cork lid, which is great. Now, I do already have two others like this, but that's precisely why I bought it. I feel like if you collect things or you want a little display of things, 3 is a really good number. So this is my third one and it was £2.25. Can't remember how much I paid for the other 2 pots like this, but I think it was similar. So I'm going to say about £6 or £7 for the whole set of 3. Really happy with that, and they are going to go proudly on display on one of my shelves. Next up is a very hefty basket. Look at this. It's about the length of my forearm. It's really, really tall. It's a very, very strong, sturdy construction, and around the top is actually quite a thick wicker, which is really nice. So, oh, my hair's come out. Let's sort this unruly hair back out. Okay, that's better. Yes, so hefty, tall. I did buy this thinking that I could put one of my plant pots in it, because I've got a plant pot with a very tall plant with a lovely a mass of green leaves at the top. However, the plant is not as tall as I thought and it only kind of pokes out just above the top of the basket, so it's not right. However, it does mean I can either use this for other things, and there are always other things to put in a basket, or I will just have to buy another plant. Or I won't have to buy a plant and I've got a home for my plant when it finally grows. This was £8.50, which actually is quite a lot for a basket, I think. I was happy to buy it, so I shouldn't moan. However, I just think £8.50 is a bit much, but it is really nice. I've not seen one like this. When you've got kids, you find little toys and Lego and cars and stuff everywhere. This is almost a doom basket. I don't know if you guys have heard of doom baskets, but it's basically if you go around the house and there are toys and little knickknacks everywhere, you just put them all in the doom basket and then you give it to the kids for them to take out. I live in hope that they would actually tidy up, who knows. But I like the idea of a doom basket. So I just put all my mess in it. The rest of the house is clean and tidy. Although, do you know what? If I could fit all of the mess in the house into one basket, I'd be a very happy person indeed. Next up, so if you've seen my previous video, which I will just pop up there, you'll know that I got myself a Rum Top Jar recently. And having seen them for years in the charity shops and just, I don't know, leaving me cold really, something about the Rum Top Jar really spoke to me. And I got it for, I can't remember how much it was, I think it was a £5. And I also, on the same thrifting trip, saw them for £25, so I was really happy to get it for a £5. Then, this weekend, I went, and guess what I found? It's another Rum Top Jar. It's so cute. And it's got the same motif on as the other one, so it's got the grapes at the front and the peach and the plums at the back. I've got to be careful with the lid. This is loose. In fact, let me take the lid off because I've got this horrible vision of it just falling on the floor and breaking. What's unique about this one, or unique compared to the other one I have anyway, is that it actually comes with the instructions. I love in these ingredients, they actually put rum in capitals, so I feel like I have to say rum every time I read it. And then it lists all the different fruits. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, apricots, peaches, plums, grapes, cherries, red currant berries, melons, pears and pineapple. I am really, really tempted to do this and see what it's like. So anyway, popping the instructions aside, this pot is quite different to the last one. It's white with a little bit of green and a green rim. It's white with a little green rim around it as well. This has still got the price sticker on, £4. So I think even cheaper than the other one, although I have forgotten in a week how much the other one was. When I got this Rum Top Jar, I was having a chat with the lady behind the till who was serving me, and she was saying, oh, you've got 2 now, because I was talking to her about it, and she said, you need to have 3, the rule of 3, good collection. So I'm on the lookout for 1 more. Do I need them? No, I don't. Would I like 1 more? Yes, I would. Next up, we have a painting. I saw this picture when I was whizzing around the charity shops as quickly as I could, and I think it's really beautiful. I'm looking for lots of floral pictures because I've got a couple that I really love, and I'd like to do, not a gallery wall as such, because I've got such a mishmash of pictures, I'm not sure it's going to look right, but I want to have a few florals so I can dot them around and it will feel like a theme linked around the house, linked around the room even. So yeah, I really, really love this. I love the colours. The painting's called Mixed Arrangements and I have found the artist online. What I particularly love about the colour scheme of this is that we've got greens, pinks, an orangey, burgundy, brown, that sort of colour scheme, which obviously I really like. I've mentioned this many times. And there's also a pop of very beautiful periwinkle blue, and it's quite unexpected and I like that little burst of colour. Very beautiful. I'm no art critic, but I like it. And this one was just £2.45, so real steal, really, really good price. Finally, the last item. Now this is an interesting one because it's not home decor, but I'm going to use it to make some home decor. And what it is this crochet book. It's an encyclopedia of crochet techniques. I love crochet. I will confess to being probably the most impatient person ever when it comes to crafting. So with my crochet, I like to use Aran or thicker yarn and the biggest crochet hooks I can manage, and treble stitch as well. So whenever I do something, it always looks the same because I use the same stitch, the same yarn, and it works up really quickly though, and that's really important to me because otherwise I lose interest quite quickly and I can get disheartened. So I thought it was about time I got a book and I tried some new stitches. It shows you how to make different cords, which is really useful if you're crocheting a bag and you want to do a different kind of strap. It shows you how to work and join squares, which is perfect if you're doing a granny square blanket. Tubular crochet, I don't even know what that means. Oh, no, I do. It means crocheting in a tube. That kind of makes sense. In my head, I just started hearing tubular bells and that threw me off. So I think this would be really helpful, and the instructions look really clear too. So I'm planning a few different crochet projects to do around the house. I've got this really gorgeous blanket that I can't wait to do. Really autumnal colours. You know I love autumn, it's my favourite season. So I'm going to do a big crochet blanket that I can throw over the sofa, or I can cuddle up in and be nice and warm. I just find crocheting really relaxing. But basically it's a really mindful activity. It's lovely, and you get something beautiful at the end of it that you've made yourself, and you can either keep or you can gift. So it's all good. The book cost me £2, which is an absolute bargain because it was published for £12.99. So very, very happy with that. So anyway, I really love everything that I've bought in this haul, small though it is, because it's just cute and it makes me feel happy. And it's interesting, it's not the act of actually purchasing something that makes me feel happy. I don't get a thrill just from buying anything. It's when I search out something and it's a real treasure and it really speaks to me. That's what I love. And I can imagine exactly where I'm going to put it when I get it home. And it just goes towards making your house a home. For those of you who are waiting for a clothing haul, there is one coming soon. That's my next video. Not necessarily a regular thing, I don't want to overcommit myself. However, I do have a few ideas of maybe little bonus videos here and there I can do, so please keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye! And the lid is very same. The lid is very same. Behind me. And this might be the first time it's ever made an appearance. An appearance. Also sort of shush, Vinny. In a, oh my goodness, Vinny.